What I'm gonna call it right now is the change your life formation, man. This is Trey Wynn, and I'm telling you guys, I'm about to give you guys some proven secrets on how you gonna change your life for the better when it's dealing with your credit, when it's dealing with your, your mind. If you have a goal and you set your goals to win, you can achieve that goal as long as vision that goal and plan that goal out. You set that goal up properly and you execute that goal every day until you accomplish your journey. So you have to think positive and you have to be motivated. That's the only way you're going to gain success. And so I remember asking myself questions, doubting myself, telling myself, what if I make it? What if I don't make it? Like, I would worry myself with doubt and worry myself with pain. I used to tell myself, you know what, man, let's just worry about right now. Let's just get right now over with. And then we'll worry about tomorrow when tomorrow comes. We ain't gonna worry about what's going on tomorrow until that day comes. And so when I started thinking like that, oh, excuse me. So when I started thinking like that, and it started producing this calm, cool, and kosher, steady type of mind frame, knowing that in due time, God will provide. Only thing you got to do is last long, stay free, and keep going, man. When you keep going, your destiny is yours to claim. You cannot give up. You cannot stop. Stopping before you get started is already losing the battle. And don't no losers hang out over here. If you have that quitting spirit, you want to give up, you want to tap out. Listen, man, this is not the place to be because over here we not door kickers and we are not quitters. We want to come, we want to get the information, get access to the information, and we want to take this information and we want to execute this information. And when we execute this information and we be patient, we will receive results. How many of you out there right now is facing bad credit? Drop a B in the comment section if you are facing bad credit. Because see, I want to know. I want to know how many of my listeners, how many of my followers, how many of my viewers are listening to this that has bad credit. Okay. My next thing is, have you ever used a credit repair company before? Have you ever used a credit repair company before? I would need to know these things. I want to know these things. Like, have you ever used a credit repair company before? Drop a C in the chat if you ever used a credit repair company before. Okay, cool. How many of you guys was educated by these credit repair companies? How many of you guys was told that, we'll fix your credit by tomorrow? How many of you guys was told that, sure, we can delete these items, but never deleted them in 20 months? How many of you guys stopped paying on your credit repair payment before the process was ever even done? So I got a question for y'all. How long do you think it took you to mess your credit up? How long do you think it took you to mess your credit up? So we go and we pay these bills. We swipe cards for clothes. We swipe them for some people cars. Some people swipe them for houses. Now, hey, I'm all for the passive income. I'm all for the passive income. If you want to swipe your card to leverage to get you a house, you want to swipe your card to leverage to get you a car, create that passive income, get that car on lift, get that car leased out, get that house rented out, get that house on the Airbnb charts. Show these people that we did not come to play no types of games, and go as hard as you can possibly go. But how many of you guys are facing stuff like bankruptcy, collections, charge-offs, student loans, late payments, hard inquiries? There's just too many on, and you haven't even been approved for the first item you wanted to purchase. But they made thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars off of your name when they ran your credit score. They benefit from your pain. They benefited from your denial. They benefited from your miserableness because, see, like, you went to the dealership to get the car and you wasn't able to get the car, but they was able to get paid to run your credit report. I think if you don't get the car, they shouldn't get paid to run your credit report. Matter of fact, the credit reporting agencies should definitely pay us whatever the damage worth if we get denied. That's what I think. That's a personal opinion of mine. These not facts. That's just what I think. I think that the credit reporting agencies should pay whatever that amount was we was trying to receive to get the thing that we was trying to receive. And I think that they should give that amount to you in double just so you can have exactly what it takes to get what you need for your family and your livelihood or even your business. Let me ask y'all this question. How many of you guys, how many of you guys have the knowledge it takes to read a credit report? That's the key question here. Do you have the knowledge it takes to read a credit report? Because if you got the knowledge it takes to read a credit report, you can identify whatever negative item that's being reported on your consumer report, and you can use the proper language and terminology to delete these items off of your consumer report. You see, the Fair Credit Reporting Act was designed for consumers like me and you. You got Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. You got the FTC that's there for your protection. You have the CLPB that is there for your protection. And I want you guys to know that if you want to delete any negative item or information from your consumer report, the first thing you're gonna do is review. You're gonna get a copy of your consumer report from the major credit reporting agencies, or go to MyFICO to get you something accurate, or annual credit report to get you something accurate. And once you got these accurate accounts, and I'm talking to consumers, I'm talking to the ones that sue. I'm talking to the ones that's ready to sue these debt collectors and ready to get their money back. You have to be having the most accurate report of what's being reported. You have to challenge that information for the accuracies, and for the inaccuracies or the incomplete information that's being reported on this consumer report. Now, if it's not accurate and it's not complete, there is where lies a very big problem. It has to be accurate. It has to be complete. If it's not accurate, if it's not complete, they must delete it. These are the laws, and you can sue if they violate these laws. And these are facts. And so I want you guys to understand that the power in reading a consumer report can take your financial journey to the next level, because you can be a person who's getting $100,000 a month right now, but you got bad credit. Why you got bad credit? Maybe you parted a couple of times. Maybe you burnt out the card and you forgot to take the money out of the bank and put it on the card. And then the payment came around and you weren't able to pay it because maybe that money was somewhere else too. Who knows? You got the money, but it was a mistake in the billing area. And so now I want you guys to know, and I want you guys to see what accuracy mean, what complete mean. If it cannot be validated, if it cannot be verified, I need y'all to understand what does validation means when it comes to reporting negative items on your consumer report. I need to know if you guys are understanding the language and terminology that they are using against you guys. Like, are y'all studying this knowledge? Have y'all went in the Fair Credit Report and met with UCC codes and read these definitions to understand that they are double speaking to you? You see, somebody could have fraudulently opened an account in your name, and you can call these people and let these people know, hey, I don't think this item should be on my account. It's, I did theft. I didn't. It's identity theft. I didn't authorize this account. And what they supposed to do is, without a question of a doubt, if they can look in there and they can see that, oh, it ain't no verifiable information, it ain't no validated information. It's just a statement saying that, well, the bill on this day, the address right here and the phone number the same. So it must be the same person. See what I'm saying? That's how fast that they twist your whole mind, because they talking about a person. And I want to know, what person is you talking about? Are you speaking to me? And are you speaking in third person? Are you speaking for yourself? Because any debt collector that calls your phone has a soul spirit and is not an AI. An AI is a different type of tax. An AI is a different type of money. AI never sleeps. AI never blinks. And so if you're in the industry where you use you need leads and things of that nature, your lead connection is about to dry out if you're not using AI. You see, I can stop this whole video and play another video, and AI be in the video, and AI be hosting to you guys and explaining to you guys exactly what AI has to offer. However, what AI have done was generate a more faster way to do the things you need to do with your company without hiring an extraordinary team. AI makes an employee jealous and mad. AI is the tool of 2025. If you guys are not using AI right now, in this month of December 2024, you guys are about to be left behind. So you can use AI to delete negative items off your credit report if you knew that it was information being reported negatively, and you had the knowledge that brings about the fact that they reporting it negatively. Everybody don't want you with this knowledge. So you have to be humble when you're speaking on it. Stay humble. Now, when you become your own GOAT where you see it repeatedly works, then you don't have to be humble. But that's when you lose everything. So stay humble. Because there's always somebody out there watching you, waiting for you to slip. Keep your head above the water. Keep your head above the water, man. So listen, you guys, I want you guys to really, really, really pay attention to reviewing your credit report, analyzing the negative items. Y'all see, I haven't even went past reviewing it. You see what I'm saying? You got to analyze the data that's being reported on your credit report. You got to be able to determine if there's a late payment there. Is there's a charge off there? Is there's an account that's been open that or just say acquired and you got denied and that's reporting. You don't want no denial reporting on your consumer report. You only want positive accounts on there. So if you ask for the credit and they put a hard inquiry on there, at least approve me the credit. But if you're not gonna approve me the credit, then you're definitely not gonna be reporting this information. Because as far as I'm concerned, a credit report has a permissible purpose. And you may think I'm speaking on permission, but it's not permission. However, it is permission because they have the permission to report whatever they want to report on your name. As y'all see, y'all got bad credit. But you have the right to challenge that information and get that information deleted off your consumer report using consumer law. How many of you guys been miserable several nights trying to get back and forth to work, trying to get you a nice, decent car so you can get back and forth to work to find out you're getting denied here, you're getting denied there, and your dreams not coming true? I hear you. I hear you, my friend. And I'm here to tell you it doesn't have to be that way. It don't. Because see, I did all the work for y'all. Only thing y'all have to do is come in and tap in, come in and pick my brain. Y'all gonna get the knowledge that it needs. Y'all gonna get the knowledge that y'all need to take y'all life to the next level. And let me stop this for a second just to let you guys know. This coming up Friday, actually Friday the 13th, Saturday the 14th, and Sunday the 15th. We are gonna host a live webinar, 3-day webinar. We're gonna talk about credit, business lines of credit for your business, and we're gonna talk about scaling businesses using key principles that attract clients. It's free of charge, and you guys to click whatever link or hit me up in the DM. Tap in the comment that you're interested in going on this journey with me, Trey Wynn, so you can take your credit score to the rooftop. Because see, when I had bad credit, I knew that I wanted to take my credit to the next level and use my credit wisely to be able to access the things that I wanted to access in life. And all I wanted to do was build myself as a man to be able to take care of my family the best way I can. It wasn't to be a millionaire. It wasn't to be no trillionaire. It wasn't to be even 100,000 now. But just to acquire my land, my property, start building on my land, my property, start creating passive income, and start sharing this information with my friends, family, and associates. All right, so I knew I wanted to take my credit journey to the next level because I knew what credit could do for me if I was able to use this credit to invest in something. Now, I'm not trying to use credit to invest in something that I don't know how to work. And so, what I would do is I would use that credit to start investing in things that's going to start turning the revenue for me. I would start investing my credit into stuff like real estate, stuff like, people, whatever your mind floats your mind, man. You got food trucks, you got details, you got landscaping, you got electricians, you got mechanics. You have a lot of different fields that you can invest your credit in to start taking your life journey to the next level. And you can invest in your mind and take your mind to the next level. You can be a credit repair specialist. You can be a credit repair coach, a business coach, a life coach. You can be a personal trainer. It's a lot of things you can do to join this industry and start bringing in the proper revenue for you and your family. And so, you guys, now that we hashed that, reviewing of the credit report up, we want to talk about what you need to do next. And the next thing that you guys need to do is y'all need to delete. My bad, erase. Y'all need to erase that negative bullshit off y'all credit. Yeah, I said it. Erase that bullshit off your credit. Erase the negative items off your credit. If you do not erase the negative items off your credit or stay with a credit repair company long enough for them to erase that information off of your credit, then no one is going to say. And I would say that, well, it'll be good to have a little knowledge about it, right? It'll be good to have even if you don't fix your own credit, even if you use a credit reporting agency, even if you use a credit repair company to help you delete negative items off your credit, I think that it's important for you to be able to understand this process and what exactly is going on and why some situations may take longer. All right. Now let's talk about it. The things that may take longer. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What might cause you hiccup when you're trying to delete negative items off your credit report? Why some people do not see results as fast as others? First thing first, a lack of knowledge. First thing first, a lack of knowledge. It ain't about how rich you are. It's not about how poor you are. It's about a lack of knowledge. If you had the knowledge, your credit report doesn't require you to pay a payment. It requires for all of the information to be accurate and all of the information to be complete. It has to be verifiable information or validated information. If those things does not exist, they must delete this stuff. If they continue to report this information without verified, validated, without making it complete or accurate, then they just violated your consumer rights. And if they violate your consumer rights, you can prove this and you can get paid. How are you going to get paid? Well, you're going to go to that step I just told you, and you're going to, you reviewed your credit report. Now you identified the negative items on your credit report. So now you learn a little bit of consumer law, or you use a credit reporting agency and you let them know, hey man, listen, I want to do the consumer law way or whatever. If you want to do the consumer law way, do the consumer law way. But if you want to do another way, have it your way. Have it your way. And so I use consumer law and a little bit of Metro too, but mainly consumer law because consumer law had taught me everything I need to know. Consumer law is Metro 2. Metro 2 compliance is just more compliance, what the compliances are. But consumer law, it lets you know that you are the compliance person. You create the compliance. If you see that it's negative items that or items that didn't derive from you, like they came from like you don't know where they come from, you don't have a clue. I don't care if you lied about it or you whatever the situation is. They don't know you. They are only third parties speaking on behalf of a company. Their job is to protect the consumer and the consumer's rights. And so, in order to protect the consumer's rights, you must listen to the consumer, not no furniture of data, not no credit reporting agency, not no user of that information. So, if you can't recognize these things, you need to become more familiar with who is a user of information, who is the furnisher of their information, who is the credit reporting agencies who reporting that information. You got to learn that information, man. If you want to learn that information, you want to be able to look at your consumer report. You want to be able to get a credit audit. You want to be able to read your credit audit, and you want to understand what it's going to take to get you back on track. Okay? That's what we're going to do. We're going to learn how to beef your mind up to take your mind to the next level so you can get your credit journey back on track. So don't forget, you guys, we have the webinar challenge going on this Friday, Friday the 13th, 14th, and the 15th. We talking about ways to delete negative items off your credit. We talking about how to access business lines of credit. And we talking about how to scale your business to 5 to 10K per month every other month. You know what I'm saying? Well, actually every month. I'm sorry. Why would I say that? Anyway, right now I scale 2 businesses, and my journeys are to share this information with you guys, so you guys can be doing the same thing. And so you guys definitely know exactly what it takes to do all 3 things. Because I feel like every family should have a business and shouldn't be working for a business forever. Like you can work for a business a little bit, but you got to have an end game. You got to have an end goal. You got to have like this background plan. Say, you know what, we all gonna invest in just this because this your dreams. And the reason why we're investing in this, we're gonna boost it to the rooftop until it start making like we understand that until this company makes money in its sleep, it's not running sufficient. And so we want to bring in 50K a month. That's what we want to bring in. And we're going to help you bring it in. And then next person start their company, y'all start investing in their company, and then they bring their company up. And then the next person, then the next person. See, you're supposed to be building blocks together as a family, as a team. If you are divided and separated, or if the conversations at the dinner table is not hosting your own survival skills in a mad disaster situation, y'all not properly preparing yourself for everything and anything. Because see, God wants y'all to think. God wants y'all to use y'all mind. Y'all out here partying, y'all out here forgetting that the wrath of God is still on us. Y'all forgetting that. And while y'all partying, it's gonna be something happen. Oh, I forgot. Party over here just got a check. And then you vanish. Don't get caught in vanish mode. Take your credit to the next level, take your family to the next level, pull them back from the normal, and create that God-given family structure that's supposed to happen. Because see, we let these devices get out of control. We don't use them for education, leverage, and power. All of our families should have education, leverage, and power. Power to control our own people. But you see, we can't control our people because we're amongst new people who some of them might be cloned and you might not be cloned. That's why they work it out for you. They say the good die young, but the ones who can break the code die young. So erase the negative items off your credit report by using consumer law, Metro to which is or the Fair Credit Reporting Act, the FTC, CLPB, the BBB, using those titles there, those companies there, they help protect you from negative credit reporting in the first place. And also they'll help you get your money back because they don't like when a company bully a consumer. Big companies got big monies and they've been paying these people. I mean, people been getting sued. Like my mentor is talking about, I think Navient. Navient has been getting sued by the CLPB for certain reasons. I don't want to just say it off the top of my head, but they getting sued. They getting sued. So if you got student loans on your consumer report and you got student loans with Navient, you might want to check that out. You might want to check out exactly what Navient got reporting on a consumer report because you might was affected and you might need to get paid some of that money, Jack. All right. Okay. So review the credit report. You know what I'm saying? You know, now I say erase the negative items. But now that you deleted all the negative items off your credit report, now what's your next step? You're gonna add some positivity to it. You're gonna add some, like, just say if you didn't, when you start deleting that negative stuff off your credit report, say you didn't get access to what you wanted. Say you deleted all the negative items from your credit report, and the back end on that was you're not able to have the score that you wanted to have because your score was, you never really used credit and you don't have any good items for reporting. Now you got to start over a little bit. It's okay. So now we need to find some trade lines that we can add on there about 7 to 10 years long. And you should be able to get those trade lines reporting on there. Your score will shoot straight to the top, straight to the rooftop. And so now that we added these positive trade lines, we ready to go and do what? Get a lawyer. Because see, like now, if we go get a lawyer, just keep it real. If we go get a lawyer, that lawyer is gonna protect us from what we read on that credit report. When we pulled that credit report, when we reviewed that credit report and we saw the information that was being reported on them, the law gonna protect us. Excuse me. The law is gonna protect us when it comes to us erasing and deleting negative items off our consumer report. And so as we deleting them off, if they ever put those items back on there, sell them in any form or fashion, that's when it's time to sue, my guy. And we're gonna sue off the rip. So when I say, what did you, how did I have? So say PNC Bank put some on your credit report, it's been charged off whatever they tried to collect on the debt collector calls you, they try to collect on the debt. And they wasn't able to connect on the debt, so they sold the debt to somebody like LVNV Funding. LVNV Funding connected to you 6 months, a year later, and they say, "Hey man, we just bought the debt." Just listen to how stupid that sound. Listen to how stupid that sound. They say we just bought the debt, and now, uh, you know, we just bought the debt, and now you owe us this money. Man, I don't know y'all nothing, man. That's y'all debt. I don't That does not belong to me no more. Like, I don't know where y'all get that from, Jack. Y'all may have bought it, but I don't owe y'all. And that's the law. That's the law. Now, sure that I bring it up. So, right here in this webinar, I'm not really bringing it up because, hey, man, look, it's exclusive information. Y'all need to join me on Friday for the brunch and lunch. And then y'all need to join me at that evening for an exclusive overview of how to start your own business by scaling a credit repair business or any business. You did. So listen, man, those are the key steps that you're gonna need to delete any negative item off your credit report. Read your credit report, erase the negative items off your credit report, add positive trade lines to your credit report, and lower you up. Just keep it real, you guys. And this Trey Win from Lit Financial Solutions LLC. And I want to thank you guys for tuning in tonight because this has been the most extraordinary, wonderfulest nights because this night I was allowed to connect with you guys and nothing was static, nothing was folded. It all was love, peace. And I'll see you guys the next time. Definitely hoping to see you guys Friday. Let's go.